Welcome to Capitol View, where we get to see who's changing the look of the city. The Medical Marijuana Advocacy Group is bringing awareness by helping DC and Maryland residents register for a fairly new type of treatment. Today, we get to see medicinal cannabis from an informational point of view. Capitol View.
My name is Shawnta Hopkins Green. I am the CEO and founder of MMJAG Advocacy Group. I'm also the owner of DC Cannabis Cards. What my company does is register patients for the medical cannabis program currently in Washington, DC, and we're rolling out into Maryland in the coming months. I really felt strongly about starting this group. The reasons were twofold. One, I have personal reasons. I am the mother of a child with special needs who's been treated with a number of different narcotics, and I just felt that the side effects from that were just so awful. So I've spoken to his physician about the possible use of cannabis. I've also had other family members who have self-medicated with marijuana, and because they live in states where they have no access to it. So from that standpoint, it was really important to me on a personal level. And for this program in DC, I realized that patients who needed the medication the most didn't have access to the program, whether it was for financial reasons or they just didn't have access to a doctor. They didn't know where to go to find a doctor who was willing to write the recommendation. So it was really important to me that we get this information out there and have a network of physicians who are willing to see these patients, and also making sure that it was affordable to all people who really, really needed it. The criteria has changed in Washington, DC, so now a physician gets to make that decision. Patients who wish to receive a medical marijuana card in DC must present at least 2 proofs of residency. The approved forms of residency include a driver's license, vehicle registration, voter registration. Then you must apply to the Department of Health for a card. There are fees associated with applying for a medical marijuana card in Washington, D.C. The application fees are $100 if you do not qualify as low income and $25 if you do qualify as low income. The details on information that must be provided to show financial need are listed on the Washington, D.C. Department of Health website. In Maryland, the process will be much simpler. You simply have to register with the Maryland Medical Marijuana Commission prior to seeing a physician, and once you receive the physician recommendation, you're able to go that very day to the dispensary of your choice. That's another huge difference in the 2 programs. In Washington, D.C., you have to select one dispensary and you're only permitted to go to that dispensary. In Maryland, you'll be able to utilize any of the dispensaries in the state, as well as they will offer delivery. For additional details on Medical Marijuana Advocacy Group, you can go to www.mmjadvocatesgroup.com. You can also go to compassionatealternatives.org. There are details available about the regulations and the laws for Maryland residents at the Maryland Medical Marijuana Commission site, as well as the Department of Health in Washington, D.C. has a medical marijuana program site. So we'd be happy to assist you via phone. You can reach us at 1-800-462-0715. To schedule an appointment in DC or in Maryland, once Maryland is open, you can visit our registration site, and it is dccannabiscards.com. Again, that's dccannabiscards.com.